Many parents focus on only speech, but some daily habits can actually slow the speech which you wanted to make it progressed for your child. I'm going to give you 5 things that many parents do unknowingly. They end up slowing the speech for their children which they wanted to actually improve. I'm going to give you those 5 signs. So the first thing that as a parent you should stop doing if you want your child to actually progress with speech is stop the screen. We've talked a lot about this. The screen time is going to take his neurological energy, which he needs to improve his speech, but also it is going to take the most precious time he needed for interaction. Because below 5 years, with the neuroplasticity at the peak, when he interacts with other people more and other children, the brain is going to be prompted, all parts of the brain involved into speech, they are going to be prompted to readapt, to reorganize, and even strengthen the neural pathways involved into speech. Because they are going to be prompted to be stimulated. He needs attention. The attention is not there. When he engages with other children more and other people more, the frontal lobe is going to be prompted to reorganize, to readapt itself with the neuroplasticity. So stop screen time. That's the first thing. The second thing I want you to do as a parent is stop waiting too long. That's one of the things that many parents, they think, it's okay, I can get him for intervention next month. I can get him intervention for the next, maybe in the next summer. So when you talk next summer, you are talking from your point of view, from your side. Maybe right now you're occupied with work, I understand. But those 6 months which you are going to put for him, right now if he's 4 years and the 8 months, after 6 months he's going to be 5 years. So in his 5 years, the kind of improvement he would have gotten if he would have got an intervention by then is different from what he can get, from what he can achieve when he's still 4 years. So waiting too long, that's one of the biggest mistakes that parents make. Still, they want what's best for their children, but waiting is going to delay the speech even more. So the third thing, stop speaking for your child. Many parents, the child come and they take you, because many children have got speech. So when he wants water, he will come and take you to the fridge where there is water and point at water. So instead of saying, you want water and you take it, you give it to him. No, that's an opportunity to make him actually bring himself to talk. Instead of saying, you want water, say, hey, water. So encourage him now to speak it. So every time he wants something, instead of taking it directly and give it to him, actually prompt him to say the word. Don't say you want water because that is a big word. Allow him to say, water. Then he say it, and that's how you will get more opportunities to actually improve his speech. So the fourth thing that I want you to do is don't compare your child with others. It is going to be bad for you, because when you see other children doing well, you're going to feel bad. When now you make him feel that he's inferior to others are progressing compared to him, it is going to even destroy other progress which you might have already got with him. So those are things that as a parent, if you want to improve your child's speech, you shouldn't do if you want to improve his speech. So the last thing, the fifth thing that I want you as a parent to avoid if you want your child to improve speech, stop ignoring attention difficulties, interaction difficulties, because those ones are actually the basis for speech. You want your child to speak? First, improve his attention. First, improve his eye contact. First, improve his interaction. So when the child is now no longer want to be alone, and now he wants to be with other children and hang out with them, that's how his communication and his speech is going to improve. So many parents focus only on speech, but for speech to come first, the interaction comes, the attention comes, the eye contact comes. You can bring your child here at Kirenga Therapy, then we help you with these: interaction, attention, eye contact, and even a two-word sentence start coming with therapy. Or you can try these exercises that we have talked in this book, which are going to help you to get the body to be ready for the speech. Parents, today I want to give you 3 signs that many parents miss before an autism assessment. So I'm going to give you 3 signs, and if you see these, please get your child for assessment. He might have an autism. The first sign, your child have reduced response to name. When you call him, he doesn't turn. This is a sign. If you are seeing it at 2 years, parents, don't wait any time longer. Take your child for intervention. The second sign I want to give you is limited interaction and communication. If your child prefers to be alone all the time, and he always avoid communicating or interacting with other kids or with the family members, this is a sign that the reason why sometimes he prefers being alone, his nervous system sometimes is overactive, and he has no neurological energy to sustain eye contact or communication. Because communication, or even speaking a small word like mama, uses all the 5 different parts of the brain and takes a lot of neurological energy, in which in some cases he doesn't have it. And he ends up preferring to be left alone and does not want to interact. Not because he's ruled, but because he's trying to protect his nervous system, which is already overwhelmed. So if you see your child always preferring to be alone and always avoiding to interact with other people, and he hasn't yet assessed, these are signs that it might be autism, but which you can be sure of if you take him for assessment. So don't wait any time longer. The third sign I want to give you that many parents ignore when the child is still 2 years is repetitive behaviors or unusual movement. If you see your child, he doesn't like to sit still. He's always moving around from morning to evening. Yes, many children before 3 years, they are a little bit active, but you see your child every day, he can't even sit for a minute. That's a sign as a parent you should not ignore. If he's always spinning and making repetitive behaviors, parent, don't ignore this sign. If he's 2 years, take him for intervention. You might change a lot if you take him for intervention right now. Don't wait.